It's just different.
Be impeccable with your word, they said.
It says we should not be disheartened by challenges as they are necessary to help us grow as people and rise again.
I don't want it.
Yeah,
I
fuck
still
that.
don't want it.
I told y'all like 2 weeks ago I didn't want to do this shit. Still don't want to do it. Welcome back to another episode of Jaded and Evolving. I am one of your hosts, Christian.
And I'm your other host, Natasha Soul.
And welcome back, y'all.
We gotta look in the camera.
In the camera.
We be looking crazy looking that way.
There we go.
We gotta look at that.
Y'all see us, we see y'all. Y'all know what the fuck is going on. How have you been, friend?
I have been beating cold's asses.
Yes, you have.
I really knocked that.
You did
thing
your
out.
big one with that one.
I did. I feel so proud of myself. I was like, if I'm still sick by Wednesday, I'm gonna just have to take my 3 days, because usually I take off like,
Yeah,
I have to take off like 3 days when I'm sick.
in order to feel better.
No, Zycam was like,
I think a holistic ass whooping is probably one of like the best things that you can do.
yes.
And but you know yourself too. Like you know
Yeah.
what exactly you were feeling.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier for you to like cure it, heal it.
For sure.
Absolutely.
It felt good to listen to my body and be like, okay, this is working. This is not working.
I think that's
Let
a
me
part
do
of
that.
Adulthood, like a part of growing up. Like as a child, you just depend on your mom to take care of you.
Until I get unlimited PTO and I'm just let myself
Oh
be
yeah,
sick.
absolutely. I'm gonna just be sleep some fucking way.
I'm gonna just be drinking my hot tea like,
Fucking foot outside the blanket, rest of the body covered. Because that's
Gotta
how I take care of
regulate.
me. Yes.
you see me now, my little toe out right here.
You gotta take care of yourself.
How are you doing?
I'm making it. I think all in all, with everything that I've had going on, you know, life is definitely lifing for me right now. But life is good, like outside of everything. This is shit that comes with life. So I think that I want it real bad to feel bad, and the more that
But
I
you
tried to
were
feel
like,
bad, I was like,
what's the point?
right, because this is life. Nothing is happening to me. It's just happening, right? So I'm not a victim in this and nothing. So I think that it was just a lot of mental clarity that needed to happen in order for me to get out of that like victim mindset, because these are challenges. It's not the end of the fucking world. So I feel a lot better now. I think it also helped when I took out my hair, because hair holds trauma.
Yeah.
And I think like washing my hair and shit like that really helped. And as you can see, we're not bald, right? This is all my hair. This is not a wig.
I'm about to take mine out so y'all gonna see me real free.
But they've seen like your twist.
Yeah.
They've seen
That's true.
your locks. Oh, girl.
Oh, girl.
But that's not why we're here.
You sure you want to do this episode?
I do actually. I do. I had a talk with my mom this morning. My mom called me this morning because of everything that's been going on.
And
She was like,
checking in on you.
yeah, but she was just like, I'm really proud of you. She's like, I'm really proud of the way that you jumped in and are, you know, honing this title of being a wife. You're not doing anything excessive. She's just like, this is a part of being a wife, right? It's
Yeah.
supporting your husband and supporting his family in their time of need and what, you know, they're experiencing right now. She's like, and you jumped in and you did it. And his family said the same thing. Like, Christian, I thank you. I'm very proud of you. You know, he has a great wife. I hope he knows that he's marrying a great woman, which just really helps. But my parents are divorced, you know, so to hear my mom say that, knowing that she has done things for my dad in the time that they were married, it just, I don't know. I know that I'm a lot like my mom in a lot of ways, and sometimes that doesn't feel the best because of it,
the things,
you know,
that they do.
Yeah, so it's just
They've
sometimes I look at my mom as my mom, and sometimes I look at her as like who she is as a person, and sometimes it gets difficult to differentiate the two because I'm her daughter. But all in all, just her saying that, like, I'm very proud of you, and I see you, you know, like you are doing those things. And just, we had a conversation, like, you know, my grandmom died the week before I was born. I was born on the day of her funeral. So that is a lot. She's like, and you're doing this right now in the midst of all of everything. Loss is not easy. You know, grieving is not easy. And when you have to be supportive for somebody as they're grieving, like, it's different when you're grieving because you know what you need. But when you see somebody else around you grieving,
like,
how the fuck do I show up for you and not be too much?
Right.
Or, you know,
everybody doesn't need the same things.
that was something that I don't think that I grew up learning. I think it's something I had to learn on my own, which was, my mom was just, you know, saying your emotional intelligence at 30 is a beautiful fucking thing. So my mom is my mom. You know, like it's just
Same.
it's one of those things. I'm so proud of her being my mother, and I love my mother. But there are also things about my mother, because even in her call, she was like, "Remember?" And I told you, and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
Bruh,
why is this an I told you moment? Right? Like, why is this an I told you moment? So it's that thing. It's that mother-daughter dynamic.
Not to get all woo-woo.
Yeah.
But do you feel like your grandma reincarnated in a sense?
Oh, I did not for a very long time. I didn't know my grandma. I know nothing about my grandma. But my dad has said it, my mother has said it, even like some of my mom's family who I've met, the very few, have said, like, you are a lot like your grandmother. And you're very feisty. You're very, like, you will smack the shit out of somebody. Like, apparently my grandma liked to throw cans of beer at people, like whole, like, actual cans.
I like it.
And she was, like, very quick to get violent, like, quick to pull a gun out of her purse. I feel like I could be that, but I'm not that, thank God. But
these are different times.
Yeah, she was also very, like, even in her sickness, it was just like, I'm not going to die here. I'm going to go home and I'm going to, see my daughter through as much of her pregnancy as I can. I got a grandson at home, that I'm helping raise. I got a son-in-law at home. because my cousins lived above them. I got family. My niece live upstairs. Like, it's not my time to die just yet. So I'm not dying in this hospital. If I'm going to go home, I'm going to go home, do what I got to do, and then I'm going to die. So it's just a lot, like, very determined, and you weren't going to tell her shit.
Yeah.
So there's just
not even death.
Yeah, so I relate to that, because nobody can tell me what the fuck to do. Like, rules don't apply to me, and not in an unlawful way. I mean, I will break the law if I have to, but it's one of those things where, like, even now with the weight of the world and all the things that are going on and, like, the financial aspects of life, I just don't feel like any of that applies to me. None of that applies to me. Yeah. Like, the world might be broke, I'm not broke. There's always money to be made, like.
No, for real.
And that's always been my mother and my grandmother's mindset. So I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that. But this really came about because of you. You asking me, this really came about because of you.
Yeah.
And I don't know how deep you want to get into that, but that kind of sparked this whole thing about, like, my mom.
Yeah. Basically, I won't really get into it at all, to be honest. Just the fact that she affirmed me in a different way than before, like when I've talked to her and told her who I was and set boundaries, and she was like, I'm proud of you. This was a different level because I've been through a lot.
Yes.
I didn't really see it as me going through a lot, but you helped me see, like,
that's heavy.
That's not normal, bro.
No, that's not at all. It's very
it's
heavy.
Not normal.
Yeah.
So I was reaffirmed by her, and I actually got to, in a sense, see my mom in a different light, because I'm kind of going through the same thing she has gone through.
Yeah.
And she just let me know, like, no, I get it. Like, I get where your mind was at the time, and I get where your mind is at now, and I'm here for you, like, regardless of. In a sense, it was like in the background of the conversation, I could kind of hear her saying, like, I don't care how much you may be, like, mad at me, or we may argue or fuss, like, I'm still your mom. And like, sometimes I really don't get that. Like,
but I need that.
Yes, but I do need that at the end of the day. No matter how upset I am at her, she really just wants me to be okay.
I've realized that both of our mothers had no business becoming mothers. No. But they are doing the best job that they can. And I'm thankful. Like, my mom, oh my God. And it's so funny because the day after you text me, like, can I be, we had the whole situation, girl, I lied to you not. The very next day, my mom sent me a post on Instagram. And she said, it says, some days I messed up as your mom. Some days I didn't have the energy. Some days I didn't show you grace. Some days I simply let you down. But every day, sweet child, every day I loved you. And she said, this is the whole truth, and I'll always love you. And I'm just like, yeah, you don't realize how much you need your mom until either you, one, don't have a mother, right? Because I've had friends who have lost their moms. Or two, you need her and she'll answer the phone. That, and
you be upset, like, how dare she not answer the phone? I need her right now.
And then when she finally calls you back, you're probably over it, right? Or you've gotten through the existential crisis part of it.
A little upset.
And then when she calls you back, she's like, what's going on? And you're like, I don't, and you're like having that whole moment, and she's like, are you done? And she kind of like snaps you back to reality. And sometimes I want to be comforted by her, but I know that like the real ass nigga in her can't do it at that moment because she's trying to get me to realize that like this is not a moment where you can be weak.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think my mom is very aggressive, and not aggressive like fight you, but like emotionally she can be very like to the point. So
my mom too.
She misses the empathy part of it.
My mom too, and she says it so much like. She's like, you are the sweetest child. And she was just like, and I know I didn't give you what you needed growing up because you are the one that wants the hugs, wants, the hand holding, the hanging out, the cuddling and stuff like that. And I know I didn't give that to you.
Yeah.
She was like, but I'm so glad that just because I couldn't give it to you, that you haven't removed that from yourself.
Oh.
And I'm just like, huh.
Hold up, Mom. Like, hold on, Mom. Like, hold up. Because, like, I would have to sit with that for a second. Because I know people, like...
They get hard.
We also don't have the greatest foundation with the relationships with our mom. Yeah. But I know some people who don't have great relationships with their mother at all. Right? And they are so far removed from their emotions, they don't want to be hugged. These bitches be down to fight immediately. Like, so quick to be offended.
My sister was like that, though.
But you didn't lose that.
But I didn't. Yeah. But it's like, it's kind of funny because, like, my sister, in a sense, she never really had it. And I can't, it's like, me and my sister are, like, the complete opposites. Like, she got that, like, that street smarts, as my mom like to say, while I have the book smarts. And it's like more so like I'm the nurturing, like gonna make sure you good, while my sister is gonna make sure things are good, but in like a like I'm rough and tough. Like
the survival part of it.
Yes. While I'm just, you're
trying to have an actual life. Yeah.
I'm the baby deer, like we here now.
Right.
I'm gonna stumble across this fucking street. Try not to get hit by any cars.
Like you're optimistic about it while your sister is strong about it. Yes. And I think that you need both. Yeah, you need both. But I think that you do it in a way where it is sustainable. And it doesn't cause you to have this rift of one or the other. Where I feel like, I don't even know your sister, but just like in conversation, where your sister might go more so to the survival side and kind of miss the thriving or lifestyle part of it, where she might lose the joy in the opportunity, and she kind of looks at it as just something that happened, and where you look at it as an experience. But
spirituality has helped me a lot with that, though.
I would have hung up on my mama if she said some shit like that to me. Like, not because I would be offended, but I would just get off the phone and cry. I'm like, Mom, I gotta call you back. Like, you're right. I do have feelings. Like, you're right. You're right. I do like hugs. That would fuck with me.
Because I've been so close to being like that hard person.
You know that's not
and
you.
There's always something in me that's just like, that's not you.
At all.
Why do you feel like that's okay? And I'd be like, all right, let me go cry in my corner, Brad.
But that brings us kind of to the whole conversation of like why we're having this. Yes. I think we have had those mommy moments recently, but there are times where we realize like our mothers were right. Very right. And
regardless if we want to say it or not. I mean, I'm fine with it.
Now I am.
Point. Yeah.
When I was younger, I refused to admit it. And I think it was because of the foundation of me and my mom's relationship where she would tell me things. It's like, but you're not even in the house. So how do you feel like you can give me anything? I held a grudge. I was very jaded in me and my mom's relationship. I think a part of it had to do with allowing other people to fill in the gaps about our relationship when I had questions instead of just asking her. Especially like when my parents divorced, like, why did I stay with my dad? Why didn't I go with you? But she gave us that choice. And I think as I got older, I lost sight of the fact that I had the ability to choose, and that's what I chose because of comfort. And I realized, like, if I had chose to go with my mom, my life might have been way different, but I feel like I would have been too far into survival mode. Like, me and my mom would have been a lot more like, and there are things about my mom that I see where I'm just like, I don't want that. Like, not that my mom, again, is a bad person or anything, but there are times where I could use a little bit more softness in my mother.
Yeah. So hard? Yeah. That's kind of how it was when my parents got divorced, too. Like, middle school, I lived with my dad. And then 8th grade year, it was finally like I'm going to move with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what y'all got going on. And that's a whole nother thing, too.
Yeah.
But my mom was just like, I'm coming to get my daughter. Because I don't like what's going on over here. Like, I don't like how y'all treating her. So I'm going to come get her.
But it was
a struggle too.
But,
yeah, because it's like when I moved back with my dad again, I was just like, what the fuck did I come over here again for? Like,
and now that I am a mom, I understand that instinct. But before I became a parent, it was just kind of like her being overbearing or her being in my business or her trying to control my life. And it's like, you don't fucking know me. Like, that's how I felt for a second. Like, you don't fucking know me. You don't know my plight. You don't know my friendships.
Know you better than you know
yourself,
girl. It's scary.
It's frightening.
It's scary. And you think that they don't know you because it's from the outside looking in.
But she be spotted.
But it's like, you're my child.
Mm-hmm. I held you in my womb for 9 months. I grew you. I've been
in some of these situations.
That part.
I've seen other people go through this before you were even born. Like, I know what the fuck is going on.
And sometimes I know that they're giving the advice because, like I've said before, there are certain lessons you just don't have to learn. Like, there are some things that somebody could tell you, and that explanation should be enough to be like, I don't want to go down that road. But for some reason, just like my mama, I'm going to test that. But she be right. She's been right about friendships. She's been right about relationships. She's been right about jobs. She's been right, like, especially in friendship. When everything went down with me when I was younger, my mom kept saying, like, those people are not your friends. And I'm like, Mama, you don't know. Like, you don't know that. Like, let me make that decision. Because I was being told on one day, like, I was grown. I'm 18. My mama was the one to be like, yeah, you grown, but you still dumb as fuck. Like, you don't know any fucking thing. By law, you're grown, but you still a child.
I ain't even consider myself grown. I was like, I'm grown when I move out your house.
I didn't want to consider myself as grown, but because so many people were
everybody else
nailing
like,
that into my head, and I had to move out. I didn't have an option. I had to find somewhere else to live. And I could have went with my mom. That was an option. I just didn't because,
just like, nah.
Again, I had this jaded foundation of my mother. So it was like, I don't want to be in that situation either. Here I am, 11 fucking years later, and my mama was right. She was. Even in my marriage, like, my relationship, there was shit with him that she called immediately. This is this. This is that. You don't need to be in a relationship this young. Why are y'all taking this shit so serious?
That was my mom.
You know, getting pregnant at 23, like, I wanted a different life for you. And I'm like, I know what you wanted, but this is what I did. Yeah. But she still loved me in the midst of all of that and helped me work through those problems and those transgressions. But of course, it came with the I told you so's, and which makes it difficult. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't trade that love. I wouldn't trade having her for not having her. Yeah. Like giving birth. I called my mama. She didn't answer the phone. She was asleep. Of course, I had him so late at night. But I called my mama. She was asleep. I started panicking. I'm like, I never had a child before. Like, I called my grandmama, but she was in her 60s. She pushed them kids out fucking 50 fucking years ago. She don't know. You feel me?
She don't even remember.
But my mom had been reading books and looking at shit and sending me things because she wanted to be a part of that. Once all the fucking, like, fear went out of my head and finally telling everybody that I was pregnant, because, again, I still felt like a child. My mama was the first person that just kind of, well, I mean, my dad too, but he was just excited about having a grandchild. But my mama stepped up immediately and was like, okay, but about your health, about your mental health, about this and about that, we got to get you a psychiatrist, a psychologist, because I know you got anxiety. I know you be going through shit. If I hadn't had my mama in the moment, I, honest to God, don't think I would be here. I would have gotten the fuck up out of here. Because there were times where I found myself like, she's like, what the fuck are you crying for? And I'm like, Mommy, I don't know. She's like, take your medicine. I'm not taking that fucking medicine. Either you're going to take that fucking medicine or you're going to be fucking miserable. Yeah. I didn't need love in the moment. I needed tough love because I would not have done it. Or those nights where, like, I'd be asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning. She's waking me up like, hey, he's crying. Why can't you just do it? Because I'm not going to always be here. You're going to have to get the fuck up in the middle of the night and make a bottle. Either that or you move in with this nigga because he want his family and you work that shit out. Like, she gave me real life options. You need your fucking mom. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If your mama is willing to do right by you, try and work it out with her. Because she's a person. Your mama is a person. And I wish that more women who have tainted relationships with their mamas could understand your mama is a cold-hearted bitch just like you because she done had shit happen to her, in front of her, around her, because of her. She's still a person. So when she come to you with them apologies about not doing right, and she want to do right, give her the chance to do right. Yeah. Give her the chance at least. I don't give a fuck what y'all been through. If your mama, even your daddy, I don't know about your daddy because I don't know about mamas. If your mama,
if she apologized, I think that's like
with the will to act right. A black mama come to you with a genuine motherfucking apology.
not the ones when you were younger and she beat you and it was just like you want something to eat.
Right.
This is like I'm coming to you because we're adults. We're both adults.
Yep.
And I apologize. Like, I am so sorry that I had to put you through that.
And it comes with her calling more. It comes with her showing up more, wanting to do dinner.
In the way that you need her to show up, not in the way that she feels is like right. She's actually looking at what you need as an adult, not how she feels like she has to do it anymore because, you know, you're older now. You're able to tell her like, "Ma, I don't need that."
Yeah. And most mothers now are willing to listen because I think that there's a new stigma on mental health and it's just different. It's still a stigma nonetheless, but it's different. And I think that more Black mothers are coming around to the fact that like I fucked my child up.
Oh, my mom was quick to be like, in the moments of my whole life changing, she was just like, I am going to be here for you because I don't want you ending up not here anymore. And I don't want you to feel like you're alone.
That's care. She cares.
She was just like, she was like, I don't want to have to get that call saying that you took your life because nobody was here for you. And at the time, I didn't appreciate that. But now thinking about it, I'm just like, damn.
Because it could have went another way.
It could have.
It could have
really could have. Because there was a couple of times where I was just like, forget Shepherd Pratt. It's done. It's about to be a done deal.
And to have somebody to say like, I wish in that moment I would have known. I wish in that moment I would have had the right thing to say, whatever the case may be. Your mama, when she love you, is not going to give up on you as easy. Yeah. You could push her all the way the fuck away. Because I did that. She going to fight to get her baby back. Yeah. I don't know about...
I did the same.
I don't know about anybody's, problems with mom's drinking or, we didn't have that.
No.
My mama just had some emotional shit that she had to deal with. She has...
Still do.
She takes medicine for her mental health. Yeah. And these are things that she's open about. This is not a secret. My mom don't have no shame behind those things. And I love to see her grow. I love to hear my mom talk about her mental health more openly, her health in general. She called me the other day, went to the doctor, got my updates, my
mom be doing
my liver fatty, my knee bad, but everything good, all else. And you want to hear that, I want my mom to call me and tell me what's going on with her. I want her to call me and tell me, I'm on my way to get my hair done. That's all I've ever wanted from my mama. And I know that the dynamic of the relationship that I wanted, because we talked about that, recently. I know that the dynamic that I wanted with my parents,
isn't what you expected,
with them being divorced, but I didn't expect the dynamic at all.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm going to take what I can get, because I'm not just going to have any type of pity relationship.
Yeah, no.
But I don't believe that either one of my parents are trying to give me that. I think that both of them are doing the best that they can.
Genuinely trying to be here for you.
Specifically my mama.
Yeah.
I can see her trying. And she's doing her fucking best. Yeah. And mama, if you're watching, I love you. And I'm actually very fucking proud of you too. Girl. She's always like, I see y'all everywhere. Y'all on my Facebook, you on my Instagram, you everywhere.
I don't be wanting my mom to watch. She can watch this. If you watch, I'm going to send this one to you. You can watch this one.
But don't
I love you too. Don't watch any other ones. Please don't watch any other ones. She knows some of the stuff I do, not all the stuff I do. So it's just like...
Just send her the clips.
Right.
Because she probably don't know how to navigate her rest.
She can watch this one.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Just send the clips from this one.
And don't send it to nobody else. If you send this one to anybody, just be like, she said y'all can watch this one, no other one.
Right.
Okay? I love
you. We talked about moms being right in friendships and relationships, but did you want to, go more into that, or do you just want to, jump onto...
My mom has definitely been right about relationships. Of course, we have our rose-colored glasses on, because we're just I don't know... Well, we've talked about it a little bit, but I definitely had low self-esteem for no damn reason, apparently. And I just let people on me.
That's a real fucking thing.
Peopling, for real. Y'all acting like assholes.
Y'all doing y'all big one,
and
too.
I'm really just still here oh, okay.
Being a sponge.
I guess that's all I can get. When I didn't have to deal with that, and my mom would like call it out all the time. She would be like, that boy, this, that, and the third, and that boy, blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, no, it's not like that. And then
whole time it's like that.
I got to deal with the consequences. I'm damn near about to off myself over a boy because he's not talking to me, ghosted me.
They be knowing. Mamas be knowing.
They do.
They just, and it's like, especially with men, and then they always try to like round it back to your daddy, like, because your daddy did this, your daddy did that. It's like, damn. But
my mom would honestly be like, yeah, she would bring my dad into it a little bit, but it wouldn't be. Sometimes it would be negative in her aspect of their relationship
because she's jaded from the situation.
But like for the most part, it was like sometimes it's like sometimes it was really like you need to find somebody that's willing to do the things that your father did for me in a sense. Like that's kind of what I got out of that's what my mom was preaching on. Like because my mom like the story about him heating up a towel when she was in the tub and then I'd be like, where y'all find these exactly? Like I want somebody bring me a warm towel when I get out the.
It's the energy they radiate. Like my mom gives off this like seductress, like bad bitch energy. That's just who she is. I've always looked at my mom as that. Like even in old photos, my mom had on the Nike sweatsuits, the long nails, the beehive type of hair with the clips in it. She always had like a designer bag on her arm. My mom has never wanted for anything, whether she supplied it for herself or whether the person she was dealing with, especially my daddy. And watching their dynamic in their marriage, when it wasn't good, it wasn't good. Yeah. But my mom did set a standard for me in relationships where it's like, if that man is not going to be the top provider in your life, like your income should be supplemental to your lifestyle because he should be funding a lot of this. I've never lost sight of that. I've never wanted to go 50-50 with a man. Like, I'm so cool. I'm okay with that. But my mama has always been like an 80-20 type of woman, 90-10. It ain't no 70-30. That's a C. Like, we ABs in this bitch. Like, there's a dynamic, and I still adhere to that. I stick to that. Even in dating, my fiance has always been a provider. He grew up that way, so we haven't had those problems. But even in relationships when I was younger, it's kind of like, what are you doing that for? Why are you buying that man anything? Like, you've only known him, like, because I'm a gift giver. Mama, like, you only known this man, like, 30 days. The fuck is you buying him this? You know? And I would be like, okay. She's like, you need to be doing this. And I would do it and be getting, like, diamond necklaces and just shit, like, tennis shoes, shit like that. Having edible arrangements and shit. She's like, and that's how the fuck you do it. Like, that's the one you stick with right there. So my mama just has never allowed me to settle in life. And I'm thankful for that because I see, especially like bigger women, I see what they go through in their relationships. I see what they settle for. I see what they accept. And I'm always just like, that ain't never been me.
When it comes to relationships now, I really don't be like wanting to talk to my mom about certain stuff. Because I know what she's going to say. So I'm just like, it's better off if I just don't say anything. Like, she be like, y'all good? And then we just leave it at that. Because I feel like she also knows that she's just like, all right, she trying to figure this out on her own, like, blah, 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 blah. But a lot of the times, she's just like, he's like your father. Like, whether you would have been or not. Yeah. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I've realized that. And I don't want to admit that. But, like, I get where my mom was coming from when she used to tell me certain things about my dad. Like, before I used to be like, why are you talking down on him? But, like, I'm just like, I get it now.
If it's like, honest, it's not really talking down. Yeah,
it wasn't really talking down. It was just like this is the type of man that you want to lead you.
This is your truth.
Like, this is the type of man you want to lead you. Your father was not always that. Like, he he could do, like, a lot of the things that men talk about women needing to do. That's what my dad would do.
My dad is the same way,
wash clothes, make sure the house is cool. But, like, when it comes to, like, the protecting, like, he would do that, but in his own way.
I see what
you're saying. My dad, like, when it comes to, like, making his daughters upset and stuff, he will come in
for sure
charge like a lion. But, like, in other aspects, in the small ways that you need it, it was just like you ain't show up in the way that I needed you to. Yeah. And, like, now I'm understanding that. Like, it's like full circle.
Yeah.
So
they be right. Mamas just they be fucking right, and it irritates the shit
man.
out of me.
Stop being right all the time.
In
Y'all
what ways?
Perfect too. I'm sick.
In what ways are you like your mama? Where you're just like, I know I'm like my mama, and not only am I okay with being like my mama, like I hone in on this. Like I know this is a trait that I got from my mama, but I like it.
I feel like I'm like my mom when it comes to work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
Like that lady do not be playing about that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And sometimes it annoys me because like sometimes I'm like I want to be that delusional person that's just like I'm gonna quit my job tomorrow and just get another one. Black people don't do that though.
Right.
In like any aspect.
Right.
So, but yeah, when it comes to standing on business,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel like that's where I see her. Also, when I'm upset, like that's my mom.
Yeah.
Like she will hurt somebody's feelings and then come back later.
I agree 100%.
Even though she's changing that, like she's not as bad as she used to be. Like she's way better now. Like she's like, oh, you really testing my patience. Like I'm going back up.
It's a patience.
Right. She's like, I'm going back up.
But I will charge.
And yeah,
I'm backing
like,
up to create momentum. Right. In case I have to use it.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's always been me, like the being patient with people. And now she's coming into that. But I do have that strike if I need to personality.
I feel like that's kind of why I got like a little crush on your mama, because she just so like she. But it's a very like lady like don't play with me. It's like I'm not gonna knock this shit over yet. And I just it's like a preparation for it. Like she already set herself up for if it's gotta go down. But she's going to be so ladylike about it that after the building goes on fire, it's like waiting to exhale. Like she's walking away from the car fire with grace. Lighter, inhaling, gasoline can, but you could snap a photo. And I love it. That's why I'm like, hold on.
That's definitely my mom.
And I love that.
It's crazy. I just be like, wow, that's nice. Okay.
I like it.
How about you?
My mom is very candid. Like, and I know that I have that from my mother. Yeah. Like, I don't think about what I'm going to say, especially if it's something that I don't agree with, right? So, like, if you say something, not you per se, but if a person says something, but it's like kind of like they're second guessing themselves, or it sounds kind of like ignorant or like low self-esteem. It's just kind of like, what the fuck did you just say?
No, you do that.
Yeah, because it's like,
that's definitely your mom. Like at your birthday party, like she was just like, poo.
Right. Like, what are you doing?
What is we doing?
Yeah.
Especially when she was just like, if you don't stop touching stuff when there's men around, I was like,
it's that. My mom is very, she's just kind of like, my mom is soft without being soft. Mm-hmm. If there's a man around, she's not going to touch a door. She don't give a fuck. It could be your husband. He going to open this door for the both of us, and I don't give a fuck how you feel. My mama will stand at a fucking door until a man comes to open the door. She's never had to ask. I love that. And it's always like, she might be in the store struggling about something. Come here, grab that. Mm-hmm. And they do it. And I love having that. Like, even today, went to go get gas. I'm walking out of the store. Man walks to the door. No words were said. He held that motherfucking door. I walked out of it. You have a great day. You have a great day. It's just it's an energy. Mm-hmm. He did, like, it's just something about my mama. And her work ethic as well. My mama is one, money is a energy that flows to her endlessly. I have no idea how my mama just keeps money in her fucking pocket. She always got fucking money. Mom.
Even if she complains about it, I'm like, but you got it.
She always got money.
When I see you have it, maybe like you just, I think it's the way that they hone in on not letting everybody know when they don't have it. And that's like a lot. That's something that a lot of us need to learn. Like, stop letting people know that you be broke. Yeah. Because now you done words are spells.
Yes.
When you say I'm broke, you are. Yeah. You won't be broke for the rest of your life.
And my mom has this like delusional energy about not having money either. Like, she might not have it now, but it'll be there tomorrow, and it will be there tomorrow. Like, it's just this manifestation type of thing that she has about her. And my mom is spiritual. My mom is not a part of a fixed religion. We talk about the universe. We talk about those things. Every now and then she likes to dabble in a crystal or not, but she's very spirit forward, very like energy led. And I appreciate that, because even when we weren't a fixed religion, again, the rules don't be applying to my mom. She's like, I know what the Bible say, like honor thy husband, but like fuck him. She's very she's who she is. And I'm just thankful for having that same level of candid with me. I don't hold back. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and nobody's gonna tell me any different. I've never had the problem, never will have the problem, because I'm her daughter, and that's just how we built.
So on the other end of that, what are some ways that you act like your mom that you don't like?
I'm very controlling. My mama will come into a room and see, and I think it's because we both like on the spectrum, and we know we are. I get overstimulated by chaos, so I'm not coming in to create organization for y'all. I'm creating it for me. Y'all just get to benefit. So my mother will walk into a room and see a bunch of shit going on. Everybody stop what the fuck they do. Hey. You go over here and do this. You go over here and do that. You go, because everything gets done faster that fuck away. Just do what the fuck I tell you to do. It could be somebody in there who is paid to boss them fucking people. You shut the fuck up and go deal with them clipboards. I know what the fuck. I know what I'm doing, and I don't like that, because sometimes it does rub people the wrong way. Where they're like, "Who the fuck does she think she is?" Now, does it get done?
Me.
Yes,
I'm me.
But I do realize how that can look for some people. I do it at work all the time. Like, my manager might say something, and I'm like, "But that's not conducive to everybody." So what we're gonna do is. And it just gets done that way. Y'all gonna have to deal with it. You could pull me up about it later, but did it not get done? And that's another thing. Like, my mom is very like, I hear you, but fuck you. And I know that that's something that has affected friendships and relationships in the past. But I am to a point now where I also realize that I do that in protection of my feelings too. Where I don't get to that point until I have to get to that point. When I love you, I love you. But when you start fucking with me and start playing with my emotions, it's not a 3 strikes you out with me. It's the first strike. I'm pulling your ass up. And the conversation we're having is very accusatory. It's very candid, very profane. And that's just how my mama is.
And we need to get to a resolution
right now. Like, my mom will walk away from conversations and not have them. I'm the opposite in that. But when you finally have the ability to, like, have that confrontation with my mom, it's very matter of fact. It's not like, and this is how you made me feel. You had me fucked up. Yeah. What the fuck you said to me really pissed me off. Like, she's so about that. And I try my best to be more empathetic and say things like, and I understand how this might have come off and, it wasn't my intention. Mom's like, I don't give a fuck about whether it was my intention or not. This is what the fuck happened. She's very logical. And I'm becoming more logical over time. But I'm learning how to take my emotional intelligence and to harmonize that with logic so that I am not like that. Because my mama, sometimes the words she say is like, if I didn't know you, I probably would have punched you. Because you don't know. Why are you talking to a lady like that?
My
you don't know
mom
a lady.
Can get like that too.
With strangers. Like, not just people she knows, not just people that were people on the fucking street.
I'd be like, Mom, why would you?
Because now I gotta fight. Because now I gotta smack the shit out of her.
That's how
it.
I feel.
And that's it. And that's the explanation. That's always the explanation. Because. And that's just like a black mama explanation.
My mom from the South, so she got her ideations and stuff like that. Yeah. She be like, "Fuck these white people, fuck these."
My mama the same way.
Y'all can go to hell.
You're kind of like that. Like, when you get pissed off,
she doesn't say you can go to hell, but she be like, "Get the fuck off."
My mama tells people, "Have the day you deserve."
I've been telling people that,
but the way she say it make you feel like you get ready to go get hit by a bus. Cause she do this little thing with her
eyes. Play with her?
She go, "Have the day you deserve." And I'm always
why
like,
you play with her?
That lady's like gonna get caught in a workplace shooting. Like, my mama just, it's like almost like she put a hex on you when you do that. When she go, "Have the day you deserve."
Where's Mean Thing? She's like, I know what day you deserve.
I feel like my mama is a root worker, and she don't know. Like, if my mama honed in on that, she would be the lady, and that's terrifying. My mama don't need to be nobody lady, I promise you. Not the lady with the white dress and the hair wrap. My mama don't need to be nobody lady. Because she would be the motherfucker you go to have people taken off this planet.
I can see my mom being that person too. Like, she about that business.
She would be the person to be doing the hexes. She would be the voodoo lady. The voodoo lady. Like,
she already from Louisiana. So I'm just like.
Because I be going to my mama sometimes. Like, "Mama, how do I deal with this?" And she's like, "This is what you do." And I'm like, I just kind of want to hurt their feet. I'm not trying to kill them. She's like, "Oh, you got to be specific." But she, like, that's just who my mama is, and she's very violent. Like, and I know that I get that from her too. Like, I'm quick to be like, I knock all this shit over and actually knock it over. But I love that about my mama too, because her threats are enough to be like, please.
My mom be on the brink of it.
I like that though. I told you I kind of got to think for your mama. I told you. That's the thing. She just so
feisty.
Yes.
You do like feisty people.
Yes. Some vibrance about it. I love it.
I feel like for me, I think it's more so like when I'm feeling down, I'm quick to spend money that I do not have, because that's my mom too. Like, she be sad and she be like, I went to Target, and I be like,
that retail therapy? Yeah.
You must have had a day, huh? Yeah. She be quick to spend $1, and that's me. I be like, man.
Sometimes it's how you cope.
But it's coming back, so yeah.
Optimism.
Yeah. Like, I might. Target finna pay me one day.
We claiming it. Because then we can take our mamas. They could just be taking shit up. My mama's gonna eat that shit up. I can't wait for that. Like, the first event that we have, like, a very big thing, and, like, our mamas can be our guests. We ain't never gonna hit the end of that. They gonna go to work the next day. Girl, I went to this gala with my daughter. Girl, I had to put on the dress, girl. Had my daughter got my hair done, girl. My mother do that now. She be like, my daughter. And I'm just like.
My mom do be doing that.
I like it. But what else?
Yeah, it's just the spending a lot of money thing. That's my thing. She has, like, admitted that she has OCD, and I feel like when I get upset, I get into that bag. Like, I be ready to throw stuff away. This don't look right to me. It needs to go. Goodbye.
I'm about to start doing that in my house too. My mom said she would throw t-shirts away if they got one spot on them.
Yes.
I need to get back in that bag. Yeah.
My mom be cleaning when she happy though.
My mama get upset and start throwing shit away. If she's happy, she gonna pay somebody to come clean the house. No, my mom is big on that. My
mom used to, like, what did she? I don't know what it was, like, the energy pills or something, or maybe when it was like when after she told me she would smoked before. Maybe it was those moments when she was just like, I'm in a good headspace. I'm going clean. Like, she be over there scrubbing the daggone floors. Just sweeping. We got a whole vacuum. Why are you sweeping the carpet? I got energy.
I don't think I've ever seen my mom clean the house. I've seen my mom cook, but I don't think I've seen people come clean her house. I've seen my dad clean.
I'm that person. Yeah. I'm going to pay somebody to come do this. And I don't know where or how they want to organize it. You do your best. Because my ADHD clutters, piles of clutter, organized chaos over there. Just don't touch that, because I know what's going on with that.
I've seen my mom clean, but now that I'm thinking about it, it has not been that many times. My mama is very much
my mom will clean up.
Come here. How much to get rid of all this? Okay, here, get. I said get rid of all of this.
If I had my own place, she will come over and clean it.
Now my mama will come over and clean my house too.
She'll buy bath mats. She already said that I'm gonna buy you a comforter and some stuff for your bathroom, and then we're gonna go and look for pots and pans. Like, that's her.
But my mama does it because she's like, what is all this? This making me nervous. Come on. And then she start moving shit around and start bleaching everything. But we'll not clean her own house. Like this again. Very a judgmental cleaning is what it is.
That's mom's.
But I love her.
Like, why is it like this with me? It's a little stuffy.
What's one thing you're proud of your mom for accomplishing or completing?
The first thing that came to mind was the fact that she moved here when she was so young. Like, she was just like, I'm not doing this country life no more. I'm moving.
Yeah.
And I think that's, like, really... That's something that I want to do eventually, but, like, that's really, like, the mindset that I want to be at one day, to just be like, I don't like it here no more. I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
But the main thing about my mom that I'm, like, proud of is that, like, she stand on business. She stands on business. She don't like something, I'm gonna tell them I don't like it. I be like, nah, for real. She be like, I don't have to deal with this, so I'm going to tell them. And they should know better. I'll be like, okay, all right now.
I think it's the same. I think my mom, because knowing my mom's past and just knowing what she's gone through, she could be a very silent person. Like, if she wanted to, my mother she could have allowed life
so many things to go
to
on.
humble her in a sense of being like, you're a failure, you're a fuck up, you know, you had a child early in life, you didn't accomplish, you know, like what you set out to accomplish in your younger years. She never allows any challenge or any obstacle to tell her how she's going to get through this. And she's always put her mind to something and did it, like graduating from the police academy and, you know, getting the degrees that she has, getting the jobs that she has. And even in her personal life, you know, anything that she wants, she, you know, she has, she gets. And she lives a certain life of luxury because she knows what it's like to have such limitations. Like, my mom grew up in the project. She'll tell you all the time. She's like, I can't deal with the motherfucking loud noises. I grew up on lead paint. I grew up in the motherfucking projects. She will, like, that's her thing. But you would never know. You would never know that my mother's circumstances from her childhood had anything to do with who she is now. She's such a immaculate. Like, when I think about, I just think of like immaculance and abundance and just prosperity. My mom is what I think about when I think about like life's little luxuries and just kind of having life on like autopilot. I know she does a lot. I know she does. But there are certain parts of her life that she just has down packed. And I hope to be in my early 50s and be like, oh, girl, I don't know nothing about that, girl. I ain't looked at that fucking bill in months. The shit come right out, and I'm like, I don't know. The Amazon, girl, I want my Amazon money. I want the money going to cruise with my grandchildren and shit. I don't have time for none of that. What the fuck are you saying? I get my hair done every Saturday, girl. I don't understand why you look like that. Like, that's just who my mom is. I want to be in my 50s and be like, I don't know why y'all struggling the way y'all are. I don't know nothing about that. I love that my mom is like, I don't know how y'all down bad. I don't understand. I honestly don't give a fuck. Sorry to you. However,
sorry to you and that man.
I don't got nothing to do with me, girl.
My mom be having those moments too.
And I love everything about it. I love that my mom has just never let life tell her what she's going to do. My mom bosses life around. I've never met anybody in my life outside of my mother that'd be like, life told me, but I said no.
I feel like my mom has those moments. Like, she'll let it have its day.
Yes.
And then she'll be like, I am flipping the motherfucking table.
Yep.
Like, no, this is not how it's supposed to go. She is the lotus flower.
And I hope that they know, but I also hope that every older black woman with a daughter knows that there is something about you, whether she admits it to you or not, that she does admire. And I think that if I could offer any advice to anybody, because I'm very resolution driven, if you don't have the best dynamic with your mom, look at your mother as a person. Yeah. For just a hot minute.
That is the biggest thing.
And then come back.
Them not as the person that raised you, but like how you want people, like your coworkers and stuff, to see you. Like, I am a person outside of this job.
Your mother is a person outside of being your mom.
Family. Yeah. I'm a person outside of all these things. I am my own being.
And
I've had to go through a lot. I've had to see a lot.
And she had shit with her. Your mama got some shit with her. You got some shit with you. So you know your mama got some shit with her. And just have the conversation.
It's the eugenics.
Yes. Have the conversation about whatever it is that caused the rift in between you. But don't make it accusatory. No. You know, just ask her, you know, what went on? Where were you in your headspace at that time? Because you don't know. One thing I will say that my mom told me as I got older is the little details that she wouldn't tell me or that I wasn't old enough to understand. Yeah. And I think that as you get older, you need those little details to better understand why certain decisions were made. You thought that it wasn't in your best interest. Baby, I promise you it protected you from something. Something that you had no business going through or about to get into. Your mama did not just the best that she could do. Your mama did the best thing for all of you based on what she knew, based on how she was raised, based on her demographic growing up. People are people. Your mama is the person outside of everything, and just give her the chance if she wants to make it right, to make it right. Yeah. Because whether you want to believe it or not, you need your motherfucking mama. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You need your mama. Yeah. I gotta call my mama.
And also for the people that, you know, there are some people out there that really cannot have relationships with their moms. Yeah. Like, I feel for you. Like, for sure. Like, there were points in my life where I was just like, I'm not talking to my mom. Like, and I get it. Like, it's hard. Yeah. it is so hard to not have a mom at certain. Was it me like pushing away my mom? Of course, like she was always there. It was just me and my mindset. Like I can't deal with her right now. Like I gotta get it together. So like I feel for y'all too. The ones that don't have moms, the ones that are like, I've tried that with my mother. I can't. Like,
but also look for maternal figures, right? And it don't have to be your aunt. It don't have to be your grandmama. It don't even have to be anybody you're related to. Coworker. I grew up with having like girlfriends, like homegirls, whose moms also helped play a very pivotal role in my upbringing because my daddy got married 3 motherfucking times, and he was dating, you know, like outside of that, and so there were constant, not constant, but consistently there were women, you know, coming in and out of my life. But my friends, like my high school friends, elementary school friends, whatever, they had moms, and I went to them. I still call a lot of them mom to this day. I have an ex-boyfriend whose mama I still talk to every now and then, who sends me, you know, like inspirational content and whatnot, because I needed that growing up, and she was able to provide that. So while him and I don't talk at all, right? His mama and I, that's twinning them. Like we locked in. Me and Miss Helen are locked in. And I thank God for those type of women. You know, I thank God for my best friend's mom. I thank God for my friend Jasmine's mom, because there were things that I probably could have called my mama and asked, but I didn't. And these women were there to assist me on top of my grandmama, on top of my aunt. So it doesn't always have to be family. You might not have an aunt or grandmama or, you know, somebody to make sense of it all. But, you know, to Natasha's point, you have coworkers, you have, you know, mentors, you have people on social media that, you know, you've had conversations with. Take those relationships off of the internet and actually meet some of these people too. Community is the big thing. We always preach about community. Find you an older black lady and get with her. She got some knowledge for you. Try to find somebody.
In ways sometimes that you're like, why she say it like that?
You need that though.
But just understand like what she's been through. That's why she's saying it like that.
Because life ain't always soft either. No. So sometimes this little soft life y'all be trying to live.
That y'all be thinking that that's going to take y'all somewhere. It's not. Sometimes y'all need a black woman to come in there and smack you with her words real quick, just to get you back together. You need smack them rose-colored glasses off your face. It's and not always see it fun. For what it is.
Exactly.
You get it together.
You need that.
Yes.
You ready to get into these topics, friend? We don't have too many.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I almost relaxed my hair last week. I took my braids out from the cruise, and my fro was froing. Like, it's froing today, but it was froing. And I was like, I don't want to deal with this.
I would have rather you cut it off.
I was there too. I was about to Britney Spears my shit.
You was like
anything to just get it, to not have to flat twist it or to put, you know, like 9 products in it, or to have this. It's not an extensive wash day, but it's a wash day nonetheless. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm tired of this shit. So, girl, I was in the store. You know how I be like, and he looks at me, and I looked at, that was me looking at that fucking box of relaxer, like.
I'm thinking.
I almost bought you, girl. I might be back. But it took for me to like do my hair and to just, you know, get back into the swing of having a fro.
Like swap out the products that you're using. Sometimes when we consistently use the same products, they're not going to work as good as they used to. So
it's just the maintenance portion. I just don't want to maintain my hair. This fro is hot. Like my hair, going to the gym, this shit is hot. Walking around with this shit on my head, I get out the motherfucking shower, I'm immediately sweating because the heat is still radiating like a helmet. Like a fucking helmet.
I remember those days.
Girl, I want this. Ooh, I wanted it off my fucking head so bad.
Be trying to do that too. I be like, y'all not even like really on my shoulder yet. Y'all tripping.
What are you holding on to? Release it. I'ma grease you again. Like, what the fuck? Girl, I was in that store like. Don't fucking play.
I'll be back. Stop playing.
I'm still like silk pressing. Something.
No.
Girl.
You need to get a natural hairstylist.
They expensive too.
Yeah, they are. They be tripping.
Part of me was like, I'm gonna lock my hair.
I don't even be washing.
But then that's maintenance. I can't win. It's the plight.
Same. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, the locks is definitely maintenance.
Yes.
You see me getting these. I'm about to take them out because they starting to poke out at the ends, my fuzzy ends.
But you also have a lot of new growth. Like your hair grows so healthy.
It grows very fast when it's
protected.
Yes. Yeah. Even when it's not in these twists, it's just And then when I get the retwist, I be like,
But even when I met you, your hair was shorter.
Yeah.
And even in this like time that I've known you, your hair's grown a lot. Yeah.
That's how before I started like really like buzz cutting my shit, it would do that.
I think it's so cute though. I like when your hair is very short. Like all the photos you show me, I'm like, I wish I had a head for that.
I got the egg head.
But it's such a cute head. I like it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Do we have any church announcements?
Oh yeah, so we are having a podcast expo meetup here at the studio at Sarcarigans Studios, 3037 Hamilton Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21214. Come on through. If you have a podcast, are thinking about having a podcast, there will be a plethora of people here, you know, talking on different topics. The main topic is reinvention,
which I think is helpful.
Yes. So if you do have a podcast and you're trying to like get back into the swing of things, it would be great for you. If you're thinking about starting one, I mean, it might be a way to reinvent your brand, any brand that you've had before. So,
and we'll be here. So if you don't come for any other reason, just
see us in person.
Stop by. And we have collaborations coming up. They'll probably end up being our first guests.
Yeah, I think so.
Which I think is a great dynamic. We love them.
We have to redo that video because I said it was season 3 and it's season 4.
Okay, so we can do that today.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, you'll see us on another podcast soon when it comes out. I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but it's coming out.
We did our first guest appearance together.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I really liked it.
Fun.
You know me, I second guessed myself, and I was like, "Dang, I shouldn't have said that."
Why? We'll talk. We shall talk.
I was like, I should have thought a little bit more about that one thing. It was just one thing. I was just like, I could say something.
And the last thing is, should I have a will? I'm 30. Why the fuck do I have a will and testament?
My mama said I need one.
I just recently had a loss in my family, and death is not something that I am bothered by. I'm actually pretty morbid. Like, I be in a funeral home, let me see the body. But people are not very comfortable with death, and I felt like it was a great topic to just kind of touch on real quick. It doesn't matter how old you are. You should have life insurance.
Yes.
You should have a will.
Please.
If you, this podcast is considered intellectual property. God forbid something happens to Natasha and I, we have to leave this to somebody. And we have to agree upon who to leave this to. I have a child, so I have dependents. There's just a lot that goes into this. And in this light of the situation that we were just in, thank God that there were certain things implemented, but there were questions that came up. And I feel like the earlier you do this, and you can always revamp it. You might have $3 in your fucking pocket and nothing to leave anybody right now, but it will get to the point where you have that money. You have to leave it to somebody. Stop not getting long-term and short-term disability at your job. You never know when shit is going to happen. And you think that you're invincible. You think that, you're 30 or you 20 in your 20s, whatever, and that you're in the perfect bill of health, and then you drop dead tomorrow. Write a fucking will and testament. And it doesn't have to be very structured. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could literally be you writing down in a composition notebook, if I die, leave my dog to Pookie, leave my, all my hair products to my mama, whatever. But you need that. Especially if you own a home, your car, and put all that shit in one place. Your policies for everything, not just life insurance or shit like that, but your car insurance, your car policies, your passwords to your phone. You should have a little folder with all these things in it. My family, on my side of my family, we're all assigned a relative. So I take care of my great aunt and my grandmother as far as just making sure that they're okay in the day to day. But God forbid something happens to them today or tomorrow, I know where their life insurance policies are. I know who they're through, because you need that type of information. Do not make death hard on your family. It should be just as easy as you leaving this earth. It sounds morbid, but it's just that little bug in your ear. Do not handle that part of your life. That is a huge part of being responsible. I know not too many people need to talk about it, but in talking about it, it actually makes the conversation of death a lot more comfortable. So,
because I definitely gave my mom crap when she brung it up. I was like, I don't want to talk about this, and now I'm just like, okay, the insurance, she is the beneficiary, like she's gonna get the money or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I'm not saying it because I think something's gonna happen to you today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that everything is gonna be okay, like to be taken care of.
I don't be telling my mama because I feel like she gonna off me, take my money, because she be saying that sometimes. She's like, okay, go ahead, do some stupid shit if you want to, and cash their life insurance policy.
My mom don't say nothing like that because she know I'm sensitive and she know I'll cry on the phone.
Oh, okay. No, my mama knows.
She know I'll be like, why would you say that?
Meanwhile, my mama like, all right, do your stupid ass. You ain't that dumbass brother of yours. I keep telling you, your fucking brother and
your
that
brother?
little one. My mama be like, that 16-year-old, she swear for God.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. She swear for God. And I keep telling her, all right, with your little stupid ass, I'll fuck around and cash that Affleck. You better stop playing. She's dead serious. She'd be like,
I know she is.
And that's the part that's scary. But all in all, do you have an affirmation for the people? Or just any advice?
Let's see. Oh, I'm in charge of how I feel, and today I'm choosing happiness.
I like that.
I do like that.
I like that.
And even if you were choosing sadness, it's okay.
Yeah,
because all your emotions are important.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Do you have anything?
It's okay to be like your mama sometimes.
Yes.
That's just really my biggest thing.
Sometimes that's how you get through life. If your mom was a boss bitch and she bossed up on niggas, sometimes you have to pull that out.
Yeah.
Like, I know me, I'm very non-confrontational, but when I have to, it's my mom. Yeah. It's all my mom. When I go in that house and I be upset at that man,
oh, that be my mama. That be my mama.
I'm like, why would you do that?
That be my mama.
Why would you do that?
She told me today.
Why did you think that was okay?
She said,
"Well, can you go do that real quick?"
She said, "You call me back so I can talk to him and tell him that it's okay to not be okay." I said, "But mommy, he understand that you call me back so I can tell him. I'm gonna call him myself." I said,
"You got his number. I don't know why you telling me to tell him."
I don't want no problems. Not with that one.
No, not with that one at all.
Thank you for coming. I was getting ready, like, do we need anything else? Thank you guys for being here. This has been another episode of Jaded and Evolving. Remember to take care of yourself, guys.
Yes, please.
I am your hostess, Christian.
And I am your other hostess, Natasha.
And we will see you guys in the next episode.